You're listening to Biz-Souls, the business podcast with an edge, hosted by me, Rona Lewis, and Jeffrey Hansler. Tune in for perspectives and discoveries about the changing world of business. It's time to connect to the heart, soul, and humor of how business gets done. Hello out there in podcast land. I'm Rona Lewis.
I'm Jeffrey Hansler, and we get to the heart and soul.
Wait. And this is Biz-Souls.
Oh.
Oh, did I mess that up? All right, let's do that again. Ready? I'm Rona Lewis.
I'm Jeffrey Hansler.
Okay.
We get to the heart and soul of business and the people that make it happen.
Did I say welcome to Biz-Souls?
No.
Okay, welcome to Biz-Souls. Hi. Okay.
Wow.
It's
well, this is our third short
one
today, and Rona's having trouble keeping everything straight. There you go.
Who are you?
Yeah,
well,
exactly. And I went to do a camera adjust, except it was on my foot, and we almost lost one of our cameras.
I know. I would have had to go a little sideways.
Exactly.
So anyway, we're talking about our friend Jonny Thompson today, right?
Well, and we're also talking about Hamish Wright, and we're going to talk about Francesca Gino.
Oh, I thought we were doing them all
We're doing them all.
separately.
We're doing them all at once.
Oh.
We're going to talk about it all at once.
I didn't know. See, I'm always the last to know. He never tells me anything, and then he expects me to be the color person entertainment because he's so boring. Go ahead.
It goes in one ear and out the other, and there's nothing.
In between.
So anyway. First, let's talk about Jonny.
We love Jonny Thompson is part of Big Think, and he's got mini philosophy, and he's written a couple of books. He's in English. He speaks English with an English accent. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, he was kind enough to come on to Biz-Souls, episode 142, November 2024, last year.
Yeah, great episode. I love him.
And he was just fabulous. Well, he's doing his At Philosophy minis, and he is just rocking it.
Yeah.
So he's doing these little mini things on philosophy, which is tied into his Big Think. It's his core message. He delivers it beautifully. He's great to listen to. I hate the English accent.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He's
married,
smooth,
ladies. He's married and very
He's
happy.
married, got kids. Yeah.
He's very, very happy.
Yeah.
Or guys, whoever is interested.
We don't judge. Yeah.
His numbers have just skyrocketed. So I watched him as they came out, and he was in like a couple of hundred, and then he was in a couple of thousand, and now he's in
like
5 digits. He hasn't hit 6 digits yet, but he's doing great. And it's really valuable.
It's really on point, and he's very positive about things.
Yeah, he is, and he the way he delivers it, it just feels you can have a great discussion with him, and he's somebody you'd want to talk to. And so we're doing a little shout out to him.
Yeah.
We're doing a shout out to him, and we wish you continued success, Jonny, and keep it up. Keep it up.
And don't forget us, little people, and come back on the podcast.
Yeah. We invited you, and you said you would. Okay.
Don't lie to us. All right. Okay.
No, he can't. I think we have it on record. I think if we listen to we haven't listened to 142 for a while.
Okay.
So the second shout out is to Hamish Wright.
Hamish Wright, our buddy, who I've known for a few years when we were both personal trainers.
Yeah, and he's in the production and film and comedies.
He's also a writer and does a lot of comedy.
And he came on episode 118, so he's before Jonny.
He insisted on coming down to the studio as opposed to doing it online. And like, nope, I'm not, because he lives like right up the block from me, and we have lunch every so often and hang out. He's also married and with kids and stuff, and we're good buds. And he's like, nope, I'm coming to the studio. It was a lot more fun.
And we had a camera problem. We had that's when my camera, one of the 3 cameras, was going out, so we didn't have a film on. We had one on us and one on him.
Right.
And then he was over there, and it was a different setup, so I had the mic in front of his face. You could hardly see his face.
Yeah.
So it was like
it was like this. It was like Kilroy.
No, or the bag. Who's the bag?
The unknown comic.
The unknown comic from so long ago. Anyway, Hamish Wright was talking about the real fake show.
Yeah.
And he talked about what was coming up, and he's been working on that production for a while.
For quite a few years.
And they've had a bunch of exciting things happen. They're maybe getting...
So keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it should be out pretty soon, maybe.
Possibly.
Who knows?
We can't say anything officially.
Well, we don't know anything officially. Nobody ever talks to us.
Maybe, but okay.
But they have, yes, and they've got some really big names. So we are saying everything and saying nothing at the same time because, Hamish, we want you to come back on the show once once all the ink is dry and all that, and talk about it.
Again, come talk. Remember the little people that were there,
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Hamish, wishing you the best on that one.
Of course.
And then the last one is Francesca Gino. We've done a couple of different comments and remarks about her.
And for those people in the audience who don't know who she is,
she was a professor at Harvard Business School, and Data Colada is a analyst group that goes out and analyze research
They do
papers.
not make drinks. Pina colada.
No. They do research, and so then they went to Harvard saying that it looked like her research was contrived, and then a bunch of different steps. And Francesca, we knew about this fairly when it was just happening.
Right.
A lot of one-sided information came out, and so we're hoping. I've invited her on the show.
And
We'll
and she has since been let go from Harvard.
Yeah, they took her tenure.
They took her tenure away. Yeah.
And they've never done that. There's a bunch of
they've never
politics.
Proved it.
Well, it's still going on, and I believe there's still an active suit on personal injury or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, there's a gentleman named Lawrence Lessig, and he did some pro bono work for her. He is a law professor at Harvard.
Oh, yeah.
And,
it's a whole Harvard thing.
He's all about democracy. And I got to tell you, first of all, I hate all his politics. Everything that he says about politics.
I probably would love him.
I'm on the opposite side of, Rona and him would be frickin' frack. What he's done, though, is he's completely convinced that the way this thing's been handled with Francesca Gino, Dr. Gino, has been just
a
abominable,
cluster bleep, yes.
Abominable,
yeah.
And that she's very much an innocent person that's done that. And
it wouldn't surprise me because, she's been there long enough and, she's not an idiot that she can't have her own thoughts.
Yeah, they really went after it. It's really, and, it's weird because Harvard's about liberalism, letting them, the protester Palestinian, letting them be absolutely anti-Semitic. They just let that go. And then they come down on this with just a
hammer.
It's just ridiculous. Anyway, so Lawrence Lessig has a podcast, and he takes on cases that he does on the podcast. And so he's doing the Gino case, and it's a great listen. He presents it very well, and he really is brilliant, other than the fact that he's a political idiot. No.
Keep those cards and letters coming in, folks.
You can tell I'm
very
serious.
right-wing.
He's really doing a good job. He really presents this well. And one of the things that I really liked about him is he's not condemning Data Colada. He's not saying what they do is wrong.
How they look at it.
He's saying that actually they're providing a valuable service, and I agree with that. I just did a paper that nobody's going to see, that I said they could have done it differently, and part of their motivation for doing it the way they do is they get news coverage for themselves, and they could have done it completely differently, and this whole thing could have been avoided.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll come out. I don't know. Maybe it got published somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, that's that. So that's our bit.
And that's why I think organizations are better. What's the big think tank in Santa Monica that Allison used to work for? But it's the government uses it. I'm blanking on the name. But
That's because she did a mind erase on you.
I did.
She did.
Because
Rona, you will not remember
I
this.
can't.
This is only a dream.
You actually can't get a job there unless you have at least a master's. I'm blanking on it. But anyway, so they're off the radar. They don't want publicity and things like that because they are totally unbiased.
Right.
And that's what they need in terms of that's what Harvard needed to do is get an organization. The Rand Corporation.
Right.
Yeah, Rand. And Rand, everybody knows that they're a think tank. They are totally unbiased in their their findings, and that's what they need to do.
Okay, and a part of this is just saying, hey, these are some that stood out. Who did we just see this more? She did a post, Wood.
Leah Woods.
Leigh Wood.
Leah and Mary. We had those.
He's a 10 butt. He's a dead pen.
That was like, I think we were like in the teens in our.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
and we just saw her, and she's doing well, and she's doing well with social media. God,
she and her boy, they look like Ken and Barbie. They are just like she's like 5'10", used to play volleyball for she got like a volleyball scholarship, and she may be close to 6 foot, I think. And her boyfriend looks like Ken, like a Dudley Do-Right with the cleft.
Exactly.
And I was like, just stop. People don't look like that in real life. Anyway. He's AI. That's what I've decided. People, and does he have a single father? So
and Stephanie Angelo is doing great with the affiliate marketing still in the UGC.
It's not Stephanie Angelo. Stephanie Angelo was the one with that game that we had.
Oh, right. Stephanie Schultz.
Right.
Stephanie Schultz. Sorry, she's doing well with that.
Yeah, she's doing really well.
And then I'm assuming that Stephanie Williams is also doing well with her UGC.
Well, I think she's like in the double digits now.
Yeah, she's doing great. She's making
like 14,
money on
15.
it. So, yeah.
Is she? Great.
So, if you've been on the podcast, let us know how well you're doing. We'll have you back on. All right.
You go. All
right.
That's our story. That's it for us. I'm Rona Lewis.
I'm Jeffrey Hansler.
And this has been Biz-Souls. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Help us build the channel.
Or not. Thanks.
No. Hit that. Don't listen to him. What does he know? All right. This has been Biz-Souls. We'll see you later.
See ya.
You've been listening to the Biz-Souls podcast with your hosts Rona Lewis and Jeffrey Hansler. Did you have fun? Subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. Talk to you next week.